Hey girls, welcome back to the channel. We all know that it has been a while. It has been a while. Life update. We got this little menace. Say hi to the YouTube channel. Say hi to the YouTube girlies. Okay. What do you mean? I'm not even gonna get into the excuses, girl. Life just be lifing and it is hard, but there's no excuse. So many people do it. So many people do all the platforms and there's truly no excuse. And I love YouTube. So that's even more of no excuses. We are gonna catch up. It's going to be a little 2025 in review. So much has happened in 2025. Traveled, we moved, we went through a breakup. Life just be lifing, but girl, God is good. So let's get into it, shall we? Got my iPad, got my camera roll, and we're just gonna go through all of our memories and catch up. After this vlog, I am going to post the year vlog, and I am gonna post a 2026 goals vlog. So just subscribe, stay tuned. I'm really excited for 2026. In another video, we'll talk about everything that's gonna be happening, but for now, let's review, shall we? Started off the new year hot with this fire look, okay? Love bringing in the new year with a fire look. January 18th, such a fun little day with my girl Lauren. That is a day to remember because the girlies, the content girlies get it. When two content girlies link up, unstoppable. We had the best day. I discovered Goodles at the beginning of 2025. January 28th, I had my podcast photo shoot. That is something we're gonna talk about in the 2026 video, so stay tuned for that. But just so you guys know, it's coming. Once again, no excuse, but Callie passed. I like teased it. Callie passed and everything just got put on the back burner. Anyone who has lost someone or went through grief probably understands that it's just like you can't really think about anything other than how sad you are. So the podcast just kept getting pushed back, but so many fire photos and I'm so excited. We're launching in 2026, so stay tuned for that. So many good yap sessions to come. I hope you guys still care. Like that may be a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Where you start like convincing yourself you suck and no one cares. I can't think of the word, literally help. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, but I definitely have been like, no one cares about this podcast anymore. I launched it almost a year ago, like no one cares. Self-sabotage, that's the word. I've been self-sabotaging, which causes me to push it back even more. And then on top of that, like life was just happening. So much was happening, moving. Anyways, we'll get into that, but that's why it was put on the back burner for so long. But like, girl, so many fire photos. I'm so excited to share them with you. Went to New York in February. I got to hang out with all of my girls. That was such a fun trip. Oh my gosh, that trip was actually very healing. I obviously lived in New York. If you didn't know, now you know. I lived in New York for 6.5 years. So like whenever I go, it's just like I'm home. But that trip specifically was like I'm home. I was there for like mad long, like 2 weeks I think, or close to it. So I was just like running around every day. I got my chopped cheese, I got my bagel, went to Harlem. Like I met up with friends. I went to Canal Street and the looks were fire. The looks were fire. Like these were probably my favorite looks of all time for myself was this New York trip. Like oh my gosh. I hosted my first content creation class. It's so crazy. Like things were just going and then it's like Callie passed and I mean I'm still so grateful. I have so much that I still accomplished, but I felt like I was on this good stride. It was like content creation class, podcast, and then Callie passed and I was like, oh. Anyways, that content creation class was iconic. I was so nervous. So many people came and I want to do another one. It's just like obviously a lot of planning. I do everything by myself. I need an assistant, but I'm just like, can I afford an assistant? I don't know. So anyways, I'm rambling, but that content creation class was so iconic, such an accomplishment. Like I can't believe people care to hear what I say, that they like literally want to come listen to me. Hello, it was so cool. And then right after that, I got flew out by Goodles. Like 2025 was crazy. I started apartment hunting. Oh, that was crazy. And I had like an apartment hunting series. And then right after that, I started apartment hunting. And right after that, March 18th was when Callie passed. So crazy. It's literally been 9 months as of like a few days ago. I'm not gonna cry. I've been doing so good not crying. I was crying earlier and Dally like heard me and she came like running and started licking my tears, and that's what Callie used to do. So I felt like that was Callie being like, no mom, don't cry. The worst. I can't even look at these photos because I was just like sick. That feeling I can't believe I got another dog because I never want to feel that feeling again. The worst. I got to do a collaboration with a hotel, like a little staycation. That was super fun. The Vic in Cincinnati. That was right on time, so healing. Wedding season started to pick up, wedding makeup. I got so much fun PR from brands. Like, I'm just looking at all these photos and I'm like, wow, I'm so freaking blessed. Sydney's bachelorette party, oh my gosh, in Cleveland. It was tea themed. I have the best friends. I got my tattoo, my Cali tattoo. This is why I take pictures and document everything, because I have a terrible memory. Like, if someone asked me right now, like, what did you do this year? I'd be like, great question. But because I can scroll back and look at everything, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so blessed. I need to write it all out. Like, when you see it in a list too, like, it's just so crazy. I ran a 5K, the flying pig. That was a great accomplishment for me. I hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, slay. 2 of my besties got married this year. That was so special. I haven't had, like, I've had like childhood friends get married, but I haven't had my like best friends get married. So Mary and Sydney getting married this year was so iconic. I moved into my new apartment, which we're here now, obviously. That was such a surreal day. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I have a pool. Like, I have so much space. That was June 3rd. Europe. Okay, back to Europe. That vlog will be posted. I don't care if no one watches it. That footage is so good. I have a problem. I procrastinate things so long and then I just don't do them. It's so bad. I have to get out of that habit in 2026. Like, I'm 31 years old. Like, what are we doing? So that vlog will be posted. I don't give a darn if no one watches it. We went to Europe. That was my first time out of, no, just kidding. My first time out of the country was last year, but this was my first time in Europe. Scotland. Like, Scotland was so cool. It was just like walking around Hogwarts. It was so cool. It did not feel like a real place. Sydney's wedding, like, she literally got married in a castle. Hello. Like, those are my girls. So that is the friend group. We all went to college together, and then we literally all moved to New York together, and now we all kind of like moved back home or moved other places, but like, those are my girls. Oh my gosh. So all of us going to Scotland to see Sydney get married was a dream. Like, that was the best day of my life, literally. Sydney's wedding. So stay tuned for that vlog, okay? Did you hear me? It's coming. I don't give a darn. And then I went to Amsterdam. So another one of my besties, Ines, I met her in New York. She's from the south of France, but she was living in Amsterdam. And so I was like, if I'm going over there, I'm doing a little one too. So I went to see Ines in Amsterdam. We met at the church we went to, the cult we were in. That's gonna be a part of the podcast, so tea is hot, stay tuned. I'm thankful because I met her, but anyways, she lived in Amsterdam, so I visited her in Amsterdam. That was such an iconic trip. She is the best host. When I tell you, I did not have to have a single functioning brain cell. She had every single thing, every single day planned. Like, I had the best time, and we ate so much good food. We walked everywhere. We saw the canals. I got to wear all my cute outfits, and Inez is the best friend to take pictures with. Like, she doesn't like her picture taken, but she's like, oh, I want to take pictures of you, and she does not care. She will sit and take pictures until I get one that I like. So many good pictures. Then we went to Paris. We literally took a freaking train to Paris. Like, how iconic is that? I absolutely loved Paris, but I think because I lived in New York for so long, it didn't like wow me like Scotland and Amsterdam did. But don't get me wrong, Paris was such a dream, and seeing the Eiffel Tower in person was like bucket list. So hot though, like, I literally got heat rash. It was so hot, but we had the best time. I came back to my unpacked apartment. It was hell. I remember walking in and being like, I literally moved and then like 2 days later flew out to Scotland. I'm not even joking. So it was just a mess, and I remember walking in and being like, I'm doing nothing but putting on my bathing suit and going and jumping in this pool. I'm so excited. And I just had the best summer with a pool. Like, game changer. Europe was beginning of June. End of June was Mary's wedding, which was in Cincinnati. So beautiful seeing my best friends get married, Mary and Drew. I can't. Wedding, another wedding, another wedding. So many weddings this summer, but I'm so grateful. Like, I'm so blessed to be able to like do all these cool fun things. Like, even though this year wasn't how I planned it, or ideally like I would have wanted to do more, I still did so much. Like, and I have such a cool life. Like, I'm so blessed. So I need to stop. Like, it all happened how it was supposed to. The podcast didn't launch for a reason. Like, it's okay. It's okay, girl. It's okay. And like I said, we went through a breakup. Like, we will have a podcast episode about this, but if you can't change the man, change the man, girl. Let me be your older sister, and let me just say that, okay? Let me be big sis, auntie, bestie for a second and say, if you cannot change the man, change the man. Do you know that I thought I was gonna be married by like 25, kids by 27? Like, I'm now 31, okay? And I had to start over, and that's okay, okay? That's okay, okay? Anyways, we'll get into that in a podcast episode, but I just needed to say that. Into my trinkets this summer, like now I have a whole collection, but yeah, I love a trinket, and that's really when it took off, if you will. I got a Kindle. That is like my favorite purchase of 2025. Is my gosh darn Kindle. I love that thing. I was reading by the pool like every single day. That was like my favorite thing in the world to do. I cannot wait to do it next summer. I was in a book club. I need to look up my analytics, but I think I hit 20K and 30K in 2025 on TikTok, and I definitely hit 10K on Instagram. Huge moment for me. I applied for the Sephora Squad and the Ulta Beauty Collective. Didn't get into either, but that's okay. Now we're finally in September, my favorite month. My birthday month. At the beginning of September, I went to Columbus to celebrate my girl Amanda's birthday. And I was with my girls, Sydney, Amanda, Michaela. Like, that was such a fun little weekend trip too. Columbus is so close, like I don't know why I don't go there more often. New York Fashion Week, oh my gosh. That was a really fun trip too. I got to do so many cool things. I got to hang out with girls from my agency. So fun. I love being in New York. Like, I truly come alive. So many fun events. Like, I am so blessed. What the heck? And to think it's only the beginning. Like, what? Anyways, Canal Street, oh my gosh, I loved my Canal Street finds that trip. Came straight back to some more wedding makeup. I'm crazy. Like, I don't know why I beat myself up when it's like, yes, you know what? There are many times that I scroll and I do things that aren't productive, but also like, I'm a full-time content creator, a wedding content creator. I was doing makeup, I was traveling. Like, girl, when the hell were you gonna do a podcast? I was grieving, like I was moving. Anyways, I wait to watch this back and be like, girl, yes, you were right, you were right. Now it's my birthday. Oh, my birthday and my girl Aisha's birthday, we have the same birthday, except I'm a year older, so it was her 30th, my 31st, so I was like, girl, we're celebrating you. Who cares about 31? It's my B-day, hello. I hit 30K a day after my birthday. That's so cute. Why did I forget about that? Went to an apple orchard. That was really fun. Not too much, but like, what did I say earlier? If you can't change the man, change the man. So I changed the man. Okay, this will be a whole podcast episode. I'm telling you that right now. But at this big age, I'm 31, okay? Yes, I know people are getting married later. I know people are having kids later. But me personally, that's all I've ever wanted. That's all I've ever dreamed of. So the fact that I'm 31 and it's still not happening for me, like, makes me so emotional. But what I will say is, one, everything happens for a reason. I'm like this strong, independent woman because of the things that I went through. Thank you, Jesus. But what I realized after my last breakup, like, why am I crying? I get it. It's so real. Like, I cared about this person. But I'm just, like, at this point, you've done me dirty. And what else am I going to do but move on? You know what I mean? Like, giving people chance after chance is crazy, especially at this big age. Like, in my 20s, okay. Again, this could be a whole podcast episode. In my 20s, okay. But in my 30s, I'm not giving people chance after chance. And it clicked. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm literally 30 and I'm acting like I'm freaking in high school, giving this man chance after chance, doing me wrong, crossing my boundaries, not giving a damn. So what do I look like crying? No, I'm going to live my life. That was like the end of my 2025, which was lovely. And I've been doing a lot of reflection where I'm like, dang, I've learned this so many times, but like all you have to do is like cut off the dead weight and like God will bless you. Like, it doesn't even have to, you think because you're like starting over that it's going to take so long, but like maybe it might be the case, but usually it's not. Like, God's like, I just want you to cut that off and then I can finally bless you. So that's kind of what I've been basking in the past few weeks, is being like, wow, 2025 started this way. Like, I lost Callie, grieving. This man is doing me dirty while I'm grieving, not giving a damn. I'm like caring more about his mental health than my mental health. And then finally it hit me. I'm like, what am I doing? Leave that relationship. And it's like, I didn't expect to like someone at the end of 2025. Like I was like, oh, whatever, I'm not even getting on a damn dating app. I'm just gonna live my life and let my husband find me because I'm tired, grandpa. So yeah, like that's crazy. Anyways, it's getting dark. I need to hurry up. And then I got my little munchkin on November 3rd. Introduced her to my family, surprised my family. That was so cutie. She definitely is healing like a part of everyone right now, which is like so sweet. November, like I've just been doing good. Like so many cool partnerships. I haven't even like talked about that yet, but in 2026 or in 2025, I worked with so many cool brands and I did so many cool partnerships, which I haven't even talked about. Jonas Brothers concert, Jesse McCartney, my man. Okay, let me slow down. But I'm happy. I deserve to be happy. Sometimes you have to make selfish decisions for your happiness because you deserve to be happy. Why are you caring about other people's happiness above your own? You only have one life. And that's what I do. I'm a people pleaser. Now we're here, girl, wrapping Christmas presents and about to go into 2026. Kroger, I worked with Kroger countless times. Flew out with Goodles, we already talked about that. Five Below, that was a dream partnership, hello. Five Below was my first ever viral video and Kroger was my second ever viral video. So those moments together, I'm like, what? Ah, this is so crazy. Microsoft, that's huge, bro. I always forget, but that's huge. I had multiple partnerships that people came back, which is like huge. TJ Maxx sent me PR, had new series, Faith Friday, Dopamine Day, the self-love series. Paula's Choice, that's huge, huge. I got PR from Tarte, huge. Ah, I'm so blessed. I'm so freaking blessed. It's dark and my camera battery died, so that is my time to wrap it up. 2025 was amazing. A lot of lessons learned, heartbreak, grief, but all in all, like, it was such a good year. This was my first full year as a full-time content creator, which is so wild. Like that paid my bills. Every bill was paid. I'm like mind blown. I need to sit down and do these videos more because it really just puts things in perspective. Like whenever I'm just like, dang, like why can't this work out? Like look at all the good things that have happened to me and it's all because of the grace of God. Like obviously I work hard. I have a great work ethic and I'm creative, but it's by the grace of God that I'm here and I'm so blessed. Thank you so much. This YouTube journey means so much to me and I hate that I'm not consistent and I hate that every year I come back and I'm like, I'm gonna be better and I'm not, but I'm holding myself accountable in 2026 to be better. So I thought that this would just be a great catch up, chat, and then we can get into 2026. So I'm really excited. Thank you so much for watching. Comment below like what your favorite memory or accomplishment of 2025 was, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Love you so much. Bye.